Eighth grade. Great awakening, grand rising, well, grand afternoon. So today is day 7 of my fast. I ate today I've eaten so far 2 chocolate covered pecans because I just had to eat something. And them damn pecans was they was white chocolate. 2 white chocolate pecans. But anyway, I wanted to come live to let y'all know that I have finished the PowerPoint presentation and I decided, you know what, I want to play some music before I get into what I'm about to get into. Give a few people a chance to get on the live. Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Bluetooth device is connected successfully. Hey, Friday. Ooh, fancy. No, no. Yeah. Shout out to Kevin Wendell. In the midnight hour beneath celestial skies, two spirit souls with dreams in their eyes, whispering tales under the moon's soft glow. It's time to let our ancient magic flow. We'll create a spark, a life anew. For LelimLelur, just me and you. A bond so deep, it's ever true. With every breath, our love will grow. Hand in hand, we tread this path so bright, through the twilight into the night, crafting wonders with hearts as our tools, in a world where love ensures no rules. Oh, the stars above, they're waking up, approving the future. Our love will prod with every Valeria, thank you. A legacy of love was set to chase. Through giggles and sighs, through joy, through tears, we'll build our haven beyond our fears. Hey. Layla, our cherished abode, where dreams and hopes shall never corrode. We'll create a spark, a life anew. For Layla, just me and you. Ooh. A bond so deep, it's ever true. With every breath, our love will grow. Hit that thumbs up if you ain't a monitoring spirit. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Get us through the algorithm. Push it through the algorithm, baby. If you ain't got no donation for the ministry, hit that thumbs up, baby. That's your donation. That's your donation, baby. Hit that thumbs up, baby. That's how you donate if you ain't got no money for the ministry, for the work, baby. Just hit that thumbs up, baby. Hit that like button. That like button. All it takes is a little energy, baby. Just a little energy. Just hit that like button. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Monitoring spirits be gone, okay? And as soon as you said it, the numbers dropped. As soon as you said it, you said monitoring spirits be gone, baby. They be spiking the numbers though. The monitoring spirits help for a minute because it do help to get the views up. You know what I'm saying? But you have to click the like button to push it through the algorithm. So I'm gonna play another song. I'm actually play a couple of more songs, and then I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about. This is a song that I did last year. for LelimLelur 7th anniversary.
Through the grapevine, hearing late night. Goodness gracious, that black girl is amazing.
Erupting like a volcano. Fast car driving Miss Daisy.
You
Entertain
entertain
me
me
like
like
entertainment. Oh, this is an understatement. Baby, you're beautiful. Fine as can be. Girl, move. Can need my phone. Watch me shake it on this beat. They so divine, they said she wanna plant a seed. Hold on. I'ma let the phone charge a little bit. Then I'ma show y'all my weight loss journey. Cause a lot of y'all will be over here trying to lie. Talking about she over here and that's how she losing weight. But sweetheart, that's not how she losing weight. Actually, when she was gaining weight. She been over here fasting. That's how she losing weight. So in a minute I'm gonna get up and dance. In a minute I'm gonna get up and dance, and I'm gonna let y'all see. I'm gonna let y'all see the little weight loss. I'm gonna do a little dance because I ain't danced in a long time. Y'all know I've been depressed since my cousin died and all of the stuff that was going on this year. I haven't felt like dancing. Child, the bed I was sleeping on had my back hurting. Girl, it was a mess, girl. It was a mess. But you know the ancestors is good, baby. That's all I can say is the ancestors. And it seems like every year around this time, things get better. You know, I it's that reflection and just really thinking about, you know, the blessing of this being the 8th anniversary of the spiritual practice. If I could do the world, I rule it through your eyes. LelimLelur, LelimLelur. Hey, thank you, Kevin. Need my fire, you are my queen. If I rule the world, I rule it for you. Need my fire, got me mesmerized. If I could rule the world, I'd do it through your eyes. Let him, let him. I think this ain't no charge faster. Is it charging? Hey, Alexander Cruz. LelimLelur, LelimLelur, LelimLelur. Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm gonna play two more songs. Then we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna give y'all a little number. Then we're gonna talk about what I wanna talk about. But I'm gonna play a couple of more songs and just vibe laying down a little bit. Cause I just finished the PowerPoint presentation. So I'm just, you know, like this is my relaxing vibe now. I'm relaxing. But then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of the weight loss journey. So this is my 7 day on my raw diet. You know, that's why I'm giving off the glow vibes. Cause yesterday I had I had some raw wraps, like some raw, you know, wrap with like the rice wraps, with some apples and blueberries and oranges. And I had like some lettuce and apples and stuff inside of the wraps. I had like four of them. And that was the only thing that I ate yesterday. And then the day before that, I had like a cantaloupe and a salad. And the day before that, I had a cantaloupe and a salad. And then the day before that, I think I had like an apple and a salad. Like that's literally all I've been eating the whole week. The second day of my fast, I had a small bowl of raisin bran. Like a literally, like it was a little bitty ass bowl of raisin bran. Like it was a little bitty ass bowl of raisin bran. The second day of my fast, but yeah, and I feel a lot better. I feel a lot lighter. I feel a lot yeah, I feel a lot lighter. I feel a lot better. I think I'm gonna play Wait Losing My Mind, LelimLelur Nation. Is that it? Oh yes, here we go. All of this music was created for me by Kevin Wendell. We've been dancing around this fire too long. Hey. I think I might use this song in the presentation.
Sweet song. Let's take a step. The night is ours to claim. Make a promise only we can frame.
Yes.
Monochrome nights. Let's paint them with dreams.
Yeah, let's paint them with dreams.
Hand in hand. Let's trace.
Let me share this to my own Facebook.
Time to surrender. Let's not where our souls intertwine. No story. Let our love unfold. We'll build dreams brick by brick. LelimLelur time will tick.
I think it got people to sing.
Time to stop the games.
But you know what? I could imagine him sounding like this. Because he do got a smooth ass voice. Brothers. Creating a world of our own design. LelimLelur, where our souls intertwine. Where our souls intertwine, creating a world of our own design. LelimLelur, where our souls intertwine. LelimLelur, where our souls intertwine. It's giving me an early 90s Disney song, like a nostalgia vibe. Yeah, it do give you that. It definitely gives you that. I'm gonna play this song by me and Jasmine. She won't let me play on. She won't let me play on her song that she made. So I'm gonna play the song that we did together. Hold on.
They label me crazy. With all this hating. They label me crazy. They just won't let me be. With all this mobilize, squad up, cause you know we bout to bust, so you know it's really up. And you know it's really up. Mobilize, squad up, cause you know we bout to bust, so you know it's really up. And you know it's really up. Mobilize, squad up, cause you know we bout to bust, so you know it's really up. Mobilize, squad up, cause you know we bout to bust, so you know it's really up. And you know it's really slim, thick, cunt, curvy. God goddess energy is what I'm serving. Slim, thick, cunt, curvy. God goddess energy is what I'm serving. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, introducing sex. This is where we're gonna get a little sexy. Gonna make sure that we are a little sexy. Sexy. talking about. Let me tell you, you want my body. Yeah, you know you want my body. You can't stop looking all over my body. From head to toe, you know you're gonna take it to the floor. Oh hey, go ho. No, I'm not your hoe. You want my body, nigga, stop that fronting. You want my body, you put your hands over my body. Well, I just wanna tell you, want my body all over my body. You wanna touch it, but I know I won't let down. Down to the ground. Let go. Everybody got a preference. Down to the ground. The lights so bright, you can't even go shade. Cause we all came from the Creator at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Now we're gonna bring it. At the end of the day. At the end of the day. I know you want all of me. Rise above gender, class, sex, and race. Don't let the oligarchies determine our fate. Don't you like the way that sound? Rise above gender, take it to the ground. Class and race. Don't let the oligarchies determine our fate.
Hands all over me. So we can see little rolls. We can see a little roll here. We're trying to get rid of all these rolls right here. We're trying to get rid of all them rolls. But yeah, these was cheesy. I mean, these was cheesy just last week. These was cheesy. And I could not fit this bra. I could not get in this bra. And now, I think not only am I in the bra. Wait, hold on. This hair is caught in the bra. Not only am I in the bra, but I think I could even make it a little tighter. But yeah, I tried to put this bra on last week. Now, I tried to put this bra on 2 weeks ago. I tried to put this bra on 2 weeks ago, and it was not happening. Now, these, I'm trying to get small enough. I'm trying to get small enough. See what this jacket is giving, because I couldn't get in this jacket. See what this jacket is giving. Oh, yeah. Oh, bitch, we almost in it, bitch. Oh, shit, bitch. I couldn't get in this jacket, bitch. Oh, shit, bitch. Oh, shit, bitch. Oh, shit, bitch. I couldn't get in this jacket. That's why I couldn't wear this bitch in New York. Oh, shit, bitch. Wait, hold on, wait. Oh, shit, bitch. Hold up, bitch. Girl, let me. Girl. 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 is blazing. Wait, I gotta take the background in for this. Hold on. Or maybe do a more solid background. Now I'm gonna leave the background in because I like my background. Yeah, but this is giving. Oh, the blazer fit now. Just giving the bitch a whole bunch of titty. But I wanted to be able to get in these. Let's see how close we is to getting into these girls. How much we gotta go to get in these? Cause I could not. Let me see. Yeah, we still. Wait, hold on, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. She almost. At least she could get them over the cheeks now. Oh, bitch, she can't button them yet, though. She can't button them yet, though. But, bitch, she got them over the ass cheeks, though. Bitch, she almost in them girls, bitch. She almost in them girls. She almost in them girls. Oh, she almost in them girls. Bitch, she almost in them girls. Oh, she almost in them girls. Ooh, me. She couldn't get them girls over her thigh. She couldn't get these girls past her thigh. She couldn't get these girls over her ass cheeks before I left to go to New York. Oh, that's so amazing. See what discipline will do? Like, and this ain't even about me. This is about, like, I said, if I can't fast to show my dedication to this practice and to just show my appreciation for all the growth that's happened and all the blessings that have come into my life, like if I can't fast to show gratitude for that, then what is it all about? Like if the practice isn't giving you discipline, if the practice isn't giving you balance, if you can't make sacrifices for your practice, for your spiritual practice, then the practice ain't practicing. It's not practicing. And baby, this is the 8th anniversary. Like, no, boo. No, boo. I can't wait to wear this. I need to take this out. I forgot I had this. Y'all know I love a onesie. Y'all know I love a onesie with a little hoodie on it. I forgot I had my onesie. I'm gonna start cracking out my onesie. But yeah, child, I'm almost in them jeans. I got the jacket on today. I'm almost in them jeans, man. I'm almost in them jeans, baby. I pulled them up over their ass today. And that just goes to show you, like, for people who would say that it's not power in LelimLelur, it's not power in Purple Thought, I'm a living witness. Like, somebody who, goes through all type of seasons in their life where, I gain weight, I drink, I smoke, I do other things, and through this practice, I have found the discipline to be able to stop, to be able to pull myself in, to be able to pull myself off the ledge. You know what I'm saying? To be able to anchor myself, to be able to focus, to be able to redirect myself. And I'm living proof that you can do it. I'm living proof that it can be done. And the picture behind me, for those of you who don't know what it is called the Heart of Balance, and I painted it while I was in South Africa during COVID in 2020. And as you can see, it's the eye of consciousness. It's two beings, one representing masculine, which is blue, and one representing femininity, which is pink. and they come together. The triangle pointing down representing masculinity, and the triangle pointing up representing femininity. The pink triangle, and they come together and they create this star, and the star is called the heart of balance. And each triangle has an eye, and so together it has two eyes of consciousness. And on the side of it, you can see elements around it. You can see like the heart of balance is breaking up, like behind it. So there's a struggle to maintain balance, and so I think it's about bringing it back together. And so yeah, this meant a lot to me. Like I came to my ancestors, and I was like, I went to my ancestors, I went to my mother and my father. This week has just been a beautiful week. I've been listening to gospel music and just changing the words to the gospel music in my mind. I've been exercising, stretching, doing yoga, just having a beautiful week, in the midst of the storm, in the midst of all the chaos, just over here, just happy, and so happy to the point of, whereas when I said I was gonna do the when I said that I was gonna do the PowerPoint presentation about the House of Tulips, I've decided against that now. Like I don't want to do that. I may mention House of Tulips in the second, because it's gonna have to be a part two. It's already 22 slides now. Like I just finished 22 slides, and I changed the title of it. It is no longer called it is no longer talking about New Legacy's impact on the movement, although on the Black Trans movement of New Orleans, although it does talk a lot about the movement, it's really become more of a personal story, more of a love letter to the work that I've been used to do in the city of New Orleans and in Louisiana and abroad. And so it's called From New Legacy to LelimLelur. And what we unpack in the PowerPoint presentation is how New Legacy turned out to be trans, just like me. New Legacy was trans, and New Legacy transitioned. New Legacy was the caterpillar. LelimLelur is the butterfly. And that is the journey that we go on. And I think that your work, I think that your art, I think that your practice should reflect you. It should reflect who you are. It should reflect who the individuals are who are creating it. And LelimLelur, New Legacy, was founded by a trans person, by a Black trans person. And so it made sense that it was going to be it was going to be a trans entity. It was going to be a trans movement. And it started off as a patriarchal faith, and after it went into the cocoon, and it metamorphosed inside of the cocoon, it became a faith that honors both the mother and the father. It went into the cocoon, a patriarchal ministry, a patriarchal practice, and it came out of the womb, a whole practice honoring the divine mother and the divine father, honoring the masculine and the feminine, honoring dark and light, honoring chaos and order. And so I'm just so honored that the ancestors saw fit to use me as one of the vehicles, one of the conduits to resurrect this work, to rebirth this work, to help to bring this work to the people. And LelimLelur continues to evolve. Um, Soon, Empathy will be here. The first trans person to ever speak LelimLelur's new name after it came, New Legacy's new name after it came out of the cocoon, and it had become the butterfly. Empathy was the one who said LelimLelur first, and so she will be here soon. We're expecting her soon, and LelimLelur already has a nickname now. Thanks to our newest member, our newest tribe member, Anadia Purple Prodigy, we now have Purple Thought. So LelimLelur has a nickname, and the nickname is Purple Thought. So, this baby is continuing to grow in their transition. LelimLelur is giving you very much non binary, giving you very much trans. And so we finna honor this baby, their birthday, because it's they them. It can be they them and she her. Laylim Layler said, they like they them, but they'll work with some she her pronouns as well. But they like they them. So Laylim Layler, they're turning 8 years old, and we finna bring them to Bogalusa. They're about to go to visit the land of my foremothers, my grandmother, my great grandmother, the place where my mother was born, my great grandmother on my grandfather's side, on my mama's side of the family. So they're gonna visit the land of my grandmothers and grandfathers. And who knows, Laylim for our ninth anniversary, we might go to Oklahoma, for the ninth anniversary because, I got some foremothers and forefathers there. But we're going to the land of my forefathers in Bogalusa, and we're going to celebrate it on my foremothers and forefathers because, I have grandfathers who were from there. I have, one of my daddies is from there. So we're going to go and honor the ancestors there, and have that moment. I'm excited about that. We coming up on the anniversary. We try to celebrate it around the winter solstice. Um, so, wait, let me put the phone back on the charger. Because I don't want this battery to go dead while I'm running my mouth. Oof. Wait, I might have plugged up the wrong one. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, it was at 23%. I'm glad I did get up. I was about to talk until it went dead on me. Damn punks won't let me be. TS legs, hips, and body. Yes. Come on, detail leg. Ass and thick boots. Almost hit it, huh? Almost hit it. Gotta lose a little bit more booty. I know y'all hate to see this booty go, but some of this booty gotta go. Out the door, you got to go, bitch. Out the door, you gotta go, bitch. Out the door, you got to go, bitch. Purple Thought is the snake, yes. Purple Thought was birthed from the womb, mind raised in the physical body, and growing and expanding spirit. Yes, and it is another aspect. I really went through that realization of how, you know, New Legacy, cause for a while, because I put New Legacy down, but through this process of working on this presentation, it helped me to realize that I didn't put, New Legacy down. It went into a cocoon. It went into a cocoon, and New Legacy was trans. New Legacy was like, no, stop trying to make me cisgender. New Legacy was like, stop trying to make me cisgender. And that's the interesting thing about trans people. Like, we will have children knowing that there's more to the story than and we'll have children and put children in a box. Trans people, No matter how trans we are, we want to support the binary, and so we'll have children and put them into these cis roles, and that's what I was doing. Like, Laylim New Legacy was like, "Bitch, I am not cisgender. Bitch, I'm trans. As a matter of fact, I'm non-binary. Like you birthed this, you resurrected this, you summoned this here, and you thought that you all of them powerful black trans people that was around this movement, and you thought that this was gonna be a cisgender movement. You thought that this was gonna be a binary movement. You thought that's what it was gonna give. No, boo. Exactly. Exactly. It's infinite. New Legacy was like, no, boo, I'm trying to grow. Baby, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to transition. I'm trying to go into this cocoon. And I'm trying to metamorphosis. And baby, and this what really makes sense was because it really when I became post op, that's when the shit really hit the fan. New Legacy was like, nah, we not about to be, we not about to still be cisgender worshiping the patriarchy with a whole fucking sex change. Like, no, bitch, it's time for me to transition. You done fully transition. Let me really start my transition. Like, you done fucking fully transition physically, and you mean to tell me you trying to keep me cisgender patriarchy? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, you done went on ahead and then had bottom surgery. You done completed your physical transition, and you don't even want to let me start mine. Like, what's that to your bill? Yeah, so it really like doing this process and going through this, it really helped me to put into perspective. Like, the slides are so beautiful and the story is so amazing, the timeline is so amazing. And I did mention a few key people that came around, and the way the story. I was glad that I did this during the fast, because at first my intent was just to go ahead and talk about the House of Tulips, and I do feel like some things should still be talked about. I think it's worth mentioning that it's public knowledge that the House of Tulips you know made over $1 million within a 2 year span. It's worth mentioning that there's still community property where community could be housed. You know, property that was bought with community money where people could be housed. It's worth those things are worth mentioning, and perhaps there will be a deeper dive into just a few of the organizations that are doing work here in New Orleans regarding black trans women. But it's worth that those things are worth mentioning. This is why I appreciate the deep spacecraft, because they raised money to secure this house, and they set their intentions, and they said this house, they did what they said. They had integrity. They raised money to get a house for community, to create a safe space for community, and that's what it's doing. It's creating a safe space for community. Regardless as to whether you're getting funding, regardless as to whether you have an operation budget, if you bought property that's for community, community should be able to access that space. I don't think that um I don't think that it's unfair to say, okay, this is what I have capacity for, and these are the people that I'm willing to work with, because that's how I am in my work. I don't have the capacity to work with everybody. I'm not going to be shady to nobody, but I don't have the capacity to hold space for everybody. like hold space in a way that means I'm gonna be around you, I'm gonna be living around you, like we're gonna share space and we're gonna be around each other 24 hours a day. I'm almost 50 years old. I know my limitations, so there are certain people that I'm just not gonna be able to share space with every day out of the week. It's gonna throw me off balance. It's gonna be hard to focus. It's gonna be too much a distraction. It's probably gonna something's probably gonna trigger me. But just because I can't deal with certain people, that doesn't mean that I'm not allowing anybody to come. That means that I just have to be more thoughtful about who I welcome into the space. But I'm not just gonna shut the space down and nobody's gonna have access to the space. That's not how that shit work. Like if you raised money to get housing, to buy properties, it shouldn't be just for you. That money was given to you to house community. And if that's all you could do is put a roof over people's head, then you're doing enough. It doesn't always have to be programming. It doesn't always have to be a grant coming in where you getting some type of HIV funding or where you getting some type of donors. Like sometimes it's just about giving people a safe space to get themselves together so they could get back out there or so they can help build whatever it is that you're trying to build. And so I do think that those things are worth mentioning. That I do know for a fact that there is, there are, I know there's at least one property in New Orleans that was bought and paid for, and it is for community. It was bought with community money for community, but it is not available to community. Make it make sense. Exactly. So, that's worth mentioning, but I don't talk about that in a PowerPoint presentation. I do mention her name. I don't really mention Mariah name because, me and Mariah have had Mariah was a part of homage when I honored the people before I left to go to Africa, when I honored the 14 or 15 people. And me and Mariah worked together with Wendy Cooper on Cans Can't Stand. I was a dedicated and supportive member to Cans Can't Stand from its origin. But I didn't really know Mariah like that. So um I'm not gonna leave her out of the conversation because she was a co-owner of the House of Tulips. She was a co-director of the House of Tulips. So I'm not leaving her out of the conversation. But I don't really have anything to say about her because I never really saw Mariah as a community person. Like, I saw her as I felt like she was on a path from the beginning. It was like I'm trying to make a career out of this. I'm trying to get to the next level. Like I felt like it was very much a climb for her. Like she came into the movement and she was like, I didn't come to play. I'm trying to go from here to here to here to here, and I'm going to use community as a um up the ladder through the roof, bitch. This is a staircase, bitch, and I'm walking it. That's how I saw her. I didn't see her as let's hang out. Let's be in community together. Like I never looked at Mariah like that. Like I never saw her like that. But I did see Milan like that. I did see Wendy like that. I saw them as because I knew them. I knew them from well, I didn't know Milan, from the French Quarters because Milan is so much younger than me. I didn't really know her from the French Quarters. I think by the time she had really started coming out, I was coming in. I was coming in off the streets. So I wasn't really out there like that when she was getting off the porch, I was going back inside. She was getting off the porch and I was going back inside. So, but because I have been in community with her in the advocacy world and the activism world, and I've heard her politic and I've had a chance to really, really like thoroughly investigate her politic, I have more questions for her because she was the connection to community. She's always been, the connection to community. When she was a part of New Legacy, she brought people to the space that probably wouldn't have come if she wouldn't have been there. And that's the same thing that she was able to do with Breakout. She brought people to Breakout that would not have come had she not been there. And I feel like that was an essential component that was necessary for House of Tulips to be successful because Milan was the one who was really of the people. Mariah give me more politician energy and Milan give me more of the people. And so when when it comes to that, we have to ask ourselves, you know, some people's loyalty is to the system. And I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. I'm not here to judge, but we are going to call a thing a thing. Some people's loyalty are to the public, to the people, and some people's loyalty are to institutions and the system. And so between the two of them, I'll let you do that math for yourself. The assumption was one was loyal to the people and the other was loyal to the system and to the institutions. Okay? So I mean, this is not shade, this is just facts. There and I feel like it's like good cop bad cop energy. It's like and I think that it takes all kind to make the world go around and you have to have people who play different roles. But the plot twist is when both are actually more loyal to the institutions than to community. Both are actually more loyal to the system and how the system benefits them than they are to the people. And unfortunately, it cultivates this culture where nobody really gives a sincere fuck about the work. It honestly nurtures a ideology and it nurtures a mindset that causes people to just be talking, giving lip service and being performative, but nobody's really invested. And you see that in the fruit of how things fall apart and how things don't last and how quickly things fizzle out. Because if a person is passionate about what they're doing and they're really intentional about what they're doing, it's nowhere in the world it's gonna stop happening. I have kept LelimLelur alive and a conversation topic to the point of when I walk in rooms where girls are in, I got girls saying LelimLelur. I got girls saying God Goddess. Girls saying Amen, a woman when I walk into the room. And it's 8 years later. Why? Because it's an investment. Purple ones, right? Exactly. When I walk into spaces, girls are repeating these things. Girls are legitimately saying these things because that's how much has been to the forefront of their mind. And it's about intentions. It's about dedication. It's about focus. It's about not giving up on that thing. That's real for you. And I was the same way with New Legacy. I was so intentional about New Legacy. At the end of all my videos, I was saying it's not too late for change. New Legacy. Like at the end of all of countless videos, it's not too late for change. New Legacy. Girls remembered it. Girls were repeating it. Girls were reciting it like an incantation, saying it like a spell. It's not too late for change. New Legacy. And I've been the same way with LelimLelur. The girls, that's a hard word to pronounce. A lot of girls know how to pronounce it because I've said it so much. I've been so consistent. Even when I was by myself. Even when nobody else would say it, even when nobody else would celebrate it. You know why? Because the goal was never for fame, it was never for money, it was never for access, it was never for resources. It was to save lives because this practice saved my life. It was to save lives long enough for people to open their eyes and realize that they weren't the villain, that they weren't the problem, that they were just navigating one. Because that's what this reality is. That's what this society is. Living in a patriarchal white supremacist society, honey. This practice will keep you alive. It'll keep you strong so that you could figure out that you're not the problem. You're navigating one. And it will help you find the peace to deal with your storm. They got young children coming up now. This they got young children coming up now still wanting to unalive themselves because they practicing Christianity and how Christianity feels about them. And as long as I know that there are children out there who are dying thinking that they're not good enough, thinking that is something wrong with them, I'm never going to stop saying LelimLelur. Whether I get a check, whether I got money in my pocket, whether I got food in my stomach, whether I got a roof over my head, I'm not gonna never stop saying LelimLelur. I'm not gonna never stop saying purple ones rise. I'm not gonna never stop saying purple thoughts. Bitch, if I was getting buried, it would be put on my tombstone. If they erect a statue of me after I'm gone, it better say LelimLelur. Don't even put my name on it, because that's not important. Say LelimLelur, let him, let her. I am whole. Bitch, we don't need Kaneen on it. We don't need Tila on it. We'll need Antoine on it. Bitch, let it say LelimLelur. Let him, let her. I am whole. Bitch, if you put up a statue, bitch, let it say that. It ain't even gotta say my name. Cause bitch, that's my name in the spirit world. LelimLelur is a curse breaker. You better say that. Systems want you confused and fearful and unaware as much as possible. You better say that. You better say that. And doing this holiday every year, baby, because I know I was talking to my biological sister last night. She a school teacher. And she telling me how, she be having to tell these little young children that be talking to her. She said, okay, that go under Title IX. When you tell me that, I gotta report that, because you can't tell me that you wanna unalive yourself. I gotta report that. And these little young queer children telling her in school that they want to unalive themselves because they scared of what they grandfather gonna say and what they family gonna say because of the religion. And you think I'ma ever stop saying LelimLelur? Cause let me tell you what LelimLelur is. LelimLelur is an ancient practice. We celebrate in 8 years, but baby, this practice is thousands of years old. This is just a name that it chose to be called in this incarnation. Just like I don't believe that AI is new. AI is not new. Even in your Bible, it say there's nothing new under the sun. So just like AI ain't new, neither is LelimLelur. They was calling it something else. Excuse me, I'm trying not to get no crook in my neck. But they was calling it something else when the ancestors was practicing it. But when it came through the portal this time, it wanted to be called something different. It wanted to be called LelimLelur. And the power of three spoke the name. Me, Fasola, and empathy. And empathy was the first one to make it come out of her mouth. And our life path numbers is 3, 6, and 9. Come on, somebody. And LelimLelur came on through that portal, came out that cocoon, and said, "This my name. This what I'm gonna be called in this reality." That ain't no book on my nose, is it? Oh, okay, no, that's just a light hit my nose. But yeah, that's what it said it was gonna be called this time. That's what it said it was gonna be called. It said my name is gonna be LelimLelur in this cycle. My name is gonna be LelimLelur in this incarnation. As in my resurrection, I will be known by LelimLelur. Cause people love trying to say, "Oh, you culturally appropriating. Oh, you stealing people culture." Well, baby, the ancestors said it's time to resurrect something and give it your own name and make it your own. And that's exactly what this practice is about. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm because I don't want this video to be super live, but I wanted to do a check-in today. And just say some things and share some things and just give y'all an update. Let y'all know everything that's going on. The PowerPoint presentation is gonna be available by the end of the week. We getting ready for the presentation. Not too many people on the live now, but I know this did good number wise because at one point it was 28 people, then it was 24 people. So I know a lot of y'all you jumped on so you can have it saved so you can come back and watch it later. A lot of y'all like to do that. And so when you come back and watch it later, this is what I want you to do. And if you cannot do this, I don't want to hear any complaints at about how things are going because you should never put all your eggs in one basket and you should always have a backup plan. So nobody's asking y'all to fully commit and be a part of LelimLelur now. Nobody's saying walk away from Christianity and choose LelimLelur today. Bitch, this is not an altar call. This is not an altar call. I have not said drop your religion, drop your practice, and come join LelimLelur. That is not something that, because I don't want people who are unsure. If you are not sure, you're gonna be like Trade. You're gonna be like download Trade. And download Trade be around here unaliving the girls. So we don't need people that's unsure joining the practice. Make sure that you completely out. Make sure you have completely put down what you were doing. Do that work before you come try to join LelimLelur. Cause I promise you, I'm not standing on no street with no megaphone. I'm not getting on here. Come to LelimLelur just now, just now. LelimLelur will save you. LelimLelur will save you just now. Bitch, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. When you ready, you choose on your own. You say, okay, I've had enough. I've had enough of this and I'm ready. I'm ready to grow. When I first left Christianity, I tried a couple of things. I tried Buddhism. I studied witchcraft for a little bit. I studied voodoo a little bit more. I read a couple of Satanist books. Like I really did some research. I did some deep diving. I looked into the Orisha, I looked into Santeria. I looked into a bunch of things. And it was always in me to want to have my own practice, a practice that felt tailor made for me, and that resonated with me. And, that was since I was little. So it wasn't something that I went into willy nilly. It was just always in me. A spirituality was always brewing in me. And so, I'm thankful to be at this place and to have community to, come around me and recognize the potential of the practice, and to, it was such a powerful movement and such a life-changing movement. I couldn't even usher it in on my own, and although Fasola is not present at this point and not around the movement, I definitely think that Fasola's energy was necessary to to speak the word that it would be called in this incarnation. Um, People don't realize you can't create without darkness. You when something is growing inside the womb, that's a dark place. Too much light will kill something. People always talking about walk in the light, beautiful light. He is the light of the world. Too much light will kill it. You need darkness. You need it. Things live longer under the water because they're not in direct sunlight. Sunlight ages you. As good as it is, sunlight creates a cycle of death. As beautiful and amazing as sun is, too much of that is not good for you. Too much of it is not good for you. There has to be a balance. There has to be. That's why we have day and night. That's why we don't just have 24 hours of sunlight. But when you in the church, that's all they talk about is the light, the light, the light, the light, the light, the light. That's how you know that it's some halfling activities afoot. The light, the light, the light, the light, the light, the light. We always talking about sits on high. He sits on high. He sits on high. Baby, what about that deep? What about deep down in that ocean, in the bottom of that water? The only time we talk about the deep is when we talk about hell. We ain't even acknowledge the depths of the ocean. And so LelimLelur is a practice that allows you to explore those things without having this perspective or this frame of mind. Purple thought allows you to explore this without looking at it from a perspective that demonizes it, looking at it from a perspective of, oh, if this is wrong, then this got to be right. If this is bad, then this got to be good. If this is evil, then this must not be. Like, we don't have to look at things in a binary way. Like that's not the only way to see the world. And so LelimLelur Purple Thought allows you to explore that. And so this is the ask that I have. They talk about the false lights that flies and that's attracted to. You better say that incorporating certain things that resonate and creating a practice that upholds and honors the divine alignment of self and the mother and father. Ashe, come on, God Goddess. The they said deepness is demonic and shallowness is angelic. Child, the delusions is very real. Is very real in this sequence. But yeah, so as I come to a close on this video, I know that it is Christmas time, and a lot of trans people are supporting Christmas still and supporting these holidays still. I know a lot of my queer siblings are supporting these, and at this point it's shadow work because y'all ain't really proud that y'all support it, but y'all support it. And I just want to pose you with this question: support? Are you supporting things that support you? Are you supporting work, spirituality, religions, art, storytelling, community building that supports you? So, when if you're tired of that, when you're tired of that, make your offering, this year because we sure could use it. Because I got to go see my mom because my mom is going through some things and she live a bit away. And I need some resources to go see my mom to check on my mom. We also have the Laylim Layler 8th anniversary coming up this weekend. And as I said earlier, we want to go to Bogalusa, my hometown, where I grew up. I was born in New Orleans, but we want to go to Bogalusa, the land of some of my ancestors and possibly some of Anadia and Empathy ancestors, for all we know. But we want to go there for the anniversary, and it's humble. We're not trying to do nothing grand. Like we're not asking for support to go stay at a 5-star hotel and go eat at a Michelin star restaurant. We asking for support to go to the country, to go somewhere where they're gonna be saying, calling me by my boy name and calling me he. And I don't care because I want to go to my hometown. I want to go. I want Empathy and Nadia to see the house I grew up in. I want to go and see my grandmother's grave and talk to her. So I don't care about them calling me he. I don't care about them calling me Antoine. I'm not asking for support to go to a Michelin restaurant. I'm not asking for support to go to a 5-star hotel. I'm not asking y'all to help us rent a limo. I'm asking for support to go to a small country town where I was raised to show other members of this practice where I grew up at. This is a humble request. So if you have anything that you can donate, donate to LelimLelur, donate to the Cash App, and I will greatly appreciate it. We will greatly appreciate it. All of us will greatly appreciate your support. It will mean so much if you could support this. There will be video footage. We may go live. We may do a couple of lives, just so y'all could take part in the journey, But this is documenting and this is adding to the narrative of LelimLelur, healing energy. We want to go and pray, for the restoration of my grandmother's home because it is dilapidating, it's falling apart on the inside. So, we want to go and pray for the house, pray that resources come and that the house can be restored and that the house can remain protected. We want to go and see my great grandmother's land. All of these are little things, these are not big things. And so, for those of you who have the capacity to help, for those of you who have an extra $25, an extra $50, an extra $100, I don't get on here begging. I don't come on here asking unless it's important to me. And this is important to me. This is a milestone in the practice. There are days when I wanted to, unalive myself. There are days when I wanted to give up. There are days when I was losing hope. There are days when I was saying this name by myself, when I was doing this work by myself. And now, things are different, and I know that people have things going on in their life, and I know that things are hard right now. But I'm asking, those of you who can to sow a seed. I'm asking those of you who can, those of you who have that extra income to sow. And I wouldn't be surprised if it doubles. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back to you from another way. Because, baby, I lived my whole life by the seat of my pants. I went to Africa and stayed for 9 months. And when I got on that plane, I didn't have a dollar in my pocket. And those of you who followed me while I was over there, y'all saw I wasn't missing no meals. I was living better over there than I was living here. Sometimes you gotta just trust the process. You gotta have faith. You gotta give without fear. And if you and some of us, we just need something to believe in. So, y'all know my heart. Y'all know the intentions of this. So if you have it, give. If you don't have it, then mention it to somebody else who maybe can give. You know, screenshot this part of the live where I'm asking and send it to somebody who can give. Help in that way. Um, yeah, talk it up to people that maybe can help, and continue to, if you pray to the ancestors, and if you do ancestor veneration, mention LelimLelur in a warm and positive way to your ancestors, and maybe they could intercede and make something shake. Amen, a woman. Where is that lighter at? Well, I lit a candle earlier today, but for those of you, we'll probably be going live later on this week. When Empathy gets here from New York, we'll probably be doing another live later on this week. But yes, I am. I just wanted to stop by and share some updates with y'all and just put that request out there. Hopefully, some of you are in a position to support. I pray that your finances are looking better than mine. Ah, ah. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Be well. And we gonna go out with a song. We gonna close out with a song. We gonna close out with a song. And I'm gonna put the cash app in the comment section for those of you. Oh, 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 wait a minute. This sounds like a blessing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That's somebody calling about a coin. I love y'all. Wait, hold on. Yeah, yeah. Well, let me go ahead and play the song, cause I don't want to act like no hungry ass nigga. Cause I said that I was gonna play the song. I ain't gonna end the live right now. I'm gonna go ahead and close that with the song. I'm gonna keep my word. Cause you know how we act when it be when it be some money on the floor, bitch. Wait, hold on, let me play this song. I want to give a shout out to Kevin again for making all this beautiful music for us. For making all this beautiful music to add to the culture of LelimLelur. Yeah, we gonna play LelimLelur Nation. Yeah. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I want to play LelimLelur so yeah. We've been dancing around this fire too long.
Too long.
I like that song though.
Whispering secrets
Hey,
in our own sweet
song
song. Let's take a step. The night is ours
to
to claim.
claim.
Make
Make
a
a
promise
promise.
only we can frame.
Yes.
Monochrome
Monochrome nights.
nights,
Let's
let's
paint
paint
them
them
with
with
dreams.
dreams.
Yes.
Hand in hand, let's trace the
Moonbeams.
moonbeams. Time to
Yes.
surrender. Let's
Love
not
cause
hesitate.
hesitate.
In the quiet, our hearts
At
resonate.
this time, we bow our
Time to
heads
stop the games. Love's
and we
calling.
send our love and
In this
intentions
moment, it's just the
to the
two
people in
of
Ghana,
us, creating a
to the people
world
in the
of our
Congo,
own
to the people in
design.
Sudan, to the people in
Later,
Gaza,
where our souls
to the
intertwine.
immigrants who are being attacked by ICE,
No
to the black
more
people who've been
shadows,
surviving, to the
just
black people who've
pure
been enduring,
light.
to the homeless
Two
people on the
souls
streets, to
merging,
people living through poverty,
taking flight
to people surviving racism,
in the
sexism,
echo of this
homophobia,
celebration.
capitalism, political
We'll create
injustice,
a world right
poverty,
here, right now.
to people navigating HIV and AIDS,
Every
cancer,
touch
to people
speaks
dealing with
volumes
disabilities, to people
untold.
dealing with insecurities,
In
to
this
people on the
moment,
spectrum,
let our love
to people
unfold.
whose heart is shutting down and they are not
We'll
even
build
caring about
dreams
what's going on in the
together.
world. They just isolated
Memory
and
of
shut
time
down.
will tick.
We're
Time to
asking
stop the games.
for a
Love's
shift in the tides.
calling us.
We're asking
In
that
this moment, it's
during this season, hearts grow
just the
bigger
two of
and
us,
hate grows smaller.
creating a
We're asking
world
that
of our
the
own
floodgates are open and
design.
resources are released, wealth
Later,
is released, and
where our
people are mentally and
souls
spiritually and emotionally in a position to receive it and do well with it and share it with others. People's minds are shifted. People are expanded in their consciousness and their hearts are blessed from being in this space. All these blessings we pray in the name of the Mother and the Father and the ancestors. Amen. A woman, LelimLelur. Thank you, God Goddess. X for egos to deflate. Ashe. I love y'all, so I'm going to leave that in the comment section and I will get with you all later. Take care. Love y'all. LelimLelur Nation. Purple ones. Rise. Yes, we ask for accountability on all boards. Amen and women.